Hey guys, I'm finally filming my Acadia residency experience. Jeez, this was back in September. It's almost March and I'm finally filming my experience spiel. I feel so bad, but college and stuff got in the way. But now I finally can talk about it. So back in January of 2016, I played my first residency at the Acadia in Minneapolis. It's a small venue on the west bank of Minneapolis, and quite honestly, I don't really know how I got this opportunity. I just emailed the venue and let them know that I knew a few musicians who had done residencies with them, and I was a singer-songwriter studying in St. Paul and wanted to have a go at it. And they were like, okay, yeah, you do that. And I contacted a bunch of musicians. Some I knew, some I didn't. Some were musicians I'd wanted to play with for a while, and some of them were able to say yes, and it was so exciting to get to play with them. And a lot were actually my classmates at my college, and that was really fun because I just love working with people. And a lot of these, well, I don't know if it was a lot, a good chunk of these musicians hadn't really played or started playing venues regularly yet, so I feel pretty happy that I was able to give them an opportunity to play at a pretty well-known venue in Minneapolis. And the experience for me was just, it was really cool, both in when I played in January/February and in September. It kind of gave me this feeling of purpose almost, like, you know, this is what I'm meant to be doing. I'm playing music once a week at a really cool venue. I'm sharing my music with people. I'm getting paid for it. It was just a really cool experience. Working with the musicians was super fun. I played solo pretty much every night, except for one time when a friend of mine had his friend who was a drummer come, and he ended up playing drums with me on a couple of songs, and that was super fun because, again, I mostly play solo, so having someone accompany me was super cool. I got to meet a lot of people in Minneapolis, make some connections, and just provide music every night, which is, you know, what I want to do. It was definitely something I would recommend a lot of upcoming musicians to do. Reach out to your music community and just get together a bunch of artists and for a month just play your hearts out. I just really enjoyed this experience, and I will be I'll be posting like snippets of each artist because I did get about 30 seconds of everyone who played in September. My residency in September was every Thursday night, and there were 5 Thursdays in September, so that residency lasted 5 weeks. It was promoted on all my social media, and the Acadia put it on their calendar, and it was just really great. Some nights not many people showed up, some nights it was packed, and it was just a really great growing experience for me as a musician, performer, songwriter, all of that. And it made me feel like I'm moving in the right direction with my career. Now in California, it's going to be a little harder for me to get a residency down because I'm not as well known here quite yet. Well, I kind of disappeared for a few years because I was in the Twin Cities. But now that I'm kind of getting my name out there again on a bigger scale, I'm hoping to do another residency again. I probably won't do one in Minnesota again for a while because, you know, like, I can't just spend a month there. I don't think I'd have anywhere to stay for a month. But I just wanted to share with you guys the experience I had. I feel like I've kind of just rambled, but that's kind of how it felt. It felt like a blur. It felt like all of a sudden, you know, I spent months and months planning this and promoting it, and then all of a sudden it happened and it was over. And I guess that's kind of just how it works. But I'll be showing now like all the musicians I played with. I'll leave their information in the description area, which is down here. And if you like what you hear, definitely go follow them on their social media places and support their music, because the whole point of this residency, honestly, was to get our names out there and get new fans and start new relationships with a fan base and with each other as musicians, because I'm a strong believer in having a very strong music community, because I feel like, especially in big music areas like LA and Nashville and New York City, it's so much competition, like who's better than each other, like who's the queen of this, who's the prince of that kind of thing, and I've never believed in that. I feel like if you work together, you bring each other up and everyone wins. So I feel like that's what happened with this residency. A lot of these musicians are currently playing a lot bigger venues now, or they've started projects, or I mean, everyone I played with was already fairly established. I mean, like we'd all been doing music for a very long time, but it's just really cool to see how we've all gone off and done all these incredible things. Some of these musicians have released new material that they played first at my residency, which was so cool to hear. And it was just, like I've said like 5 billion times already in this video, it was a really great experience. I wouldn't take it back. I wouldn't change anything. You know, sometimes things just got really hectic and I was like, can I really do this? But, you know, we pushed through and things were just really wonderful. And I'm really thankful to the Acadia for letting me play not once but twice as a resident artist. I'm really thankful to all the musicians who played with me and, you know, just put themselves on stage and played their incredible songs. I'm really thankful for all of my friends and fans who came to support local music, because that's just so important. Like, supporting your local music scene is one of the most important things you can do. And, you know, I wouldn't take it back. And I just want to say, you know, thank you to everyone who came and supported and played. And so here's everyone who played.
I'm a buy whatever I swear I get back. Oh, a big Cadillac. your body. You're the heaven I'm going to. Forever I'll worship you. And your body, your body, your